try, but they can't put a price up on my time. Finally figured out what I'ma do with my life. The purpose of this life ain't to work, eat, sleeping, and living more for I. Cause you never know what the future holds, what tomorrow brings. The best day of your life for the fat lady sings what I mean.
Can we get a mic check from you just to make sure the sound?
Okay, DJ, here we go.
Okay, DJ Duarte. Do you have a goal for your overall rating for the end of this year?
The mighty Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis, Tennessee, where we're coming to you from tonight. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan and the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Junior, and it's Russell in at the 1 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Sexton is out there with Morant, and it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And Chris, just getting into a new year, already injuries hitting a couple of teams.
Yeah, Kevin, and the big thing, though, end the year healthy. I mean, get your guys back to 100%. Don't rush them back early.
To the inside. Towns kicks to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got the first 3 points tonight for the Timberwolves.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Morant against Russell. It's Morant with the drive. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Junior the pass to Russell. To the paint. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, what a slick playmaker. Russell doesn't miss many chances to create an easy bucket for a teammate.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Sexton the pass to Valanciunas. And the rejection by Towns. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Clifford. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Thank you, David.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jackson trying to break free. Brooks with the bucket.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Bounce pass, Russell. Now here's McDaniel. Guarded by Jackson. Russell from long range. Rebounded by Jackson. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom. It's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Russell against Brooks. Outside, Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So both teams making some changes here. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Morant drives in. Here's Saric, and he lays it straight in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Hayes kicks to Junior. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Beasley outside. Towns, the pass to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Oh, getting up. Junior gets to the rim for the flush. It's the easiest shot in basketball if you got hops.
Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move is fire.
And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against Los Angeles.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
6 to shoot. The kick out to Towns. For 3, Beasley. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Out to the wing. Pass to Clark. Bain, defended by Towns. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And Hayes kicks to Beasley. And there it is for him. Beasley's got 5.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's look on the floor for Minnesota. 1:58 left here in the second. Junior the pass to McDaniels. Kicks to Edwards. Now Russell. Pass to Towns. It's up a 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Junior's out there with McDaniels. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Edwards in at the 2 guard. Timberwolves leading by 5. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pelicans, lit up the floor. He scored 22 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. That was just the latest in a solid string of performances from him. Obviously looking to keep the momentum going here this evening. We'll see how he does, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
And Sexton has it in the corner. The Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Oh!
And that's the kind of dunk that can energize a team. Junior's here to inspire.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Sexton. That one's off, still out of sync.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Russell against Morant. Here's Brooks. Off target on the 15-footer.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
That'll do it for the first half. Minnesota on top. They lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Ja Morant, he's out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Brooks in at the 3. Greg, so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Valanciunas inside. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Junior dishes to Towns. McDaniels passes to Junior. Good on the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
With his footwork and his skills, Junior can be tough to handle on the interior. I know I wouldn't want to take him on there.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Junior comes in for Malik Beasley. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Wright looking around. Now Junior, 10 points for him. Barnes finds Hayes, releases, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Down low, here's Melton. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
1:44 left in the third quarter, and a miss there off the inbound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Well, I love this dish from Junior. Anytime you see a teammate with an easy bucket, you always give him the rock.
It's Saric, top of the key. Morant with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Right outside. Pass to Junior. Barnes against Clark. Junior dishes to Hayes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Saric. The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Sexton comes in for Milton.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Valanciunas, and the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Russell's checked in. Minnesota leading by 11. Now the pass to Noel. Back to Russell. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Seven-second difference. Shot and game clock. Morant against Russell. And they pick up 2. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Inside, Junior got a piece of it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead by 12. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. They've got McDaniels. Edwards is out there with Russell. Then it's Junior. And it's Towns in at the center. Here's Junior. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Attacks contact with confidence. Junior knows the shots he's capable of converting.
Russell against Morant. Count that one.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Minnesota calls timeout. Ricky, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Back to Russell. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. McDaniels passes to Junior. Count that bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
It's Brooks on the wing, 20 feet out, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You see the confidence rising? I mean, when Brooks is firing away like this, keep feeding him.
Count the basket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Sexton's shot is good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
McDaniels dishes to Junior. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside, Russell to the middle. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And this has been Junior's game so far. It's obvious he's not afraid to step up and carry the offense.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks so much, David.
And you see the speed, the athleticism, and scoring ability of Sexton. Special. A guard with a fantastic skill set and loads of potential.
And he can't hit the second. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul. The free throw drops for McDaniels. And McDaniels drops them both. Now, here's Sexton. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Morant. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's off the back rim. No good. Russell passes to Junior. Russell kicks to Junior. Pass to Towns. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Morant outside. The Grizzlies trail by 15 and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, man, I love watching Valanciunas score the ball. He makes it look so easy, and he makes the defense feel uneasy out there.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Junior dishes to McDaniels. He feeds it to Edwards. Inside, here's Junior. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Minnesota.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Junior.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Valanciunas inside. Towns on him. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And that one's good, Junior.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Ain't no one man struggle above another. A new 24 hours, time to work on all my trouble. I'm tired of hustling, trying to make my money double. Need changes in my life, gotta get up out that bubble. I gotta get it right now. Forget waiting, I've been patient.